Hey Pam, I can see you are here. Thank you for coming. Let's see, a couple minutes early. Hopefully you were able to grab some lunch, or maybe you are eating lunch now. Okay. You're ready. I'm glad you're ready. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is video number 2, and this is my first demonstration of the day. I don't know about you, but I have been very excited about today. I have been looking forward to stamping and creating with you guys all week. And so I hope you're having fun. And I don't want you to be stressful if you've got to pop off and go do other things. That's fine. I totally understand. But if you don't have plans, I'm so glad that you have chosen to join me today. Okay, let's see. Somebody else is here. I'm not sure who they are. Thank you, Pam, for commenting. If you are watching, I would really appreciate you commenting and loving or liking and sharing. And remember, I am entering all names who do those things into a drawing for a gift basket that has over $100 worth of Stampin' Up product. So I had a lot of fun going through all of my stash and pulling some things and creating a fun basket for you guys. So hopefully that will be partly worth it. Hopefully you're also getting lots of ideas and inspiration today. Okay, let's get started. All right. Okay, so again, here's the host code for today. I'm just going to be showing that throughout the day today. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate. If you need to write that down, go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to move it out of the way. Hi, Gail. Hi, Julie. Okay. There's somebody else here, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Pam, Gail, Julie. I'm not sure who else is here. Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way. We are going to work with the Celebration Tidings Bundle. All right, I loved this bundle because like I told you in my other video, I love doing packaging. I love decorating my gifts. And so when I saw this, I thought, oh, how cute. Look at these dies. These are amazing. And I loved that it's more than one holiday. So you're getting a lot for your money here. Good value. Okay, so this is called the Celebration Tidings Bundle. I'm going to move that aside. Some things that I'm going to use today. Just so you know, this is the U-Pick tool, and it has a sharp point, which I use to help me with embellishments or taking the backs off of dimensionals. It has a putty end, which helps with picking stuff up. It also has a scoring option. It's another attachment, and then you can purchase a brush that goes with it. This is in the annual catalog. It's $10. It's on page 159. Okay. The other thing I'm going to use that you'll see throughout the day is the Silicone Mat. There's a little embossed Stampin' Up image right there. This is in the annual catalog. It is $6. It's on page 162. And we use this whenever we're doing adhesive work. That way I don't get this sticky, and then it doesn't ruin what I'm working on. So all the stickiness stays here. The other thing that's really cool about it is it washes off. So you just wash it off and the stickiness comes right off. Okay, other things that I'm going to be working with. I didn't look up the page, but I'm going to be trying out the new stamping seal. There's a learning curve with this. It doesn't work exactly like the snail adhesive used to, but this is the new adhesive. I'm going to be using glue dots, all sorts of stuff today. Okay. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you. I'm highlighting the Celebration Tidings, but I also pulled this set. And this is in the annual catalog. It's called Perfectly Plaid. And I wanted to show this to you. It's on page 60 in the annual catalog. And so, let's see, it's $17 for just the stamp set. You get 4 different trees, some sentiments. It also has a coordinating punch. So I'm using the punch as well today. I'm also going to be using the Sprig Punch. Okay, Sprig Punch I have used so many times. It is a wonderful basic that you're going to want to add into your collection. It's $18. Most of our punches are about $18. And then the pine tree is $18 as well. Punches are on page 166 in the annual catalog. Okay, just like you guys to know what I'm using and where you can find it. Okay, let's get started. So what I'm going to create today is a little gift, little treat gift bag holder. So I just grabbed some little treat bags that I already had. These are not Stampin' Up. It's something I just had in my stash. You can find treat bags all over. Places to look, in the baking section at Walmart. You can find treat bags like party loop bags. Dollar Tree, anywhere where there's party supplies or baking supplies. Obviously, your craft store will carry these as well. I just threw in some treats that I had. These are Dollar Tree little peppermints. Okay, and then we're going to create a really cute topper for this. So, the dies that go with this set, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. All right. Obviously, this little one you're going to use for a sentiment. Okay. And then the rest, you might use this one for a sentiment also, or to cut out a piece on a card, which I'm going to show you in another example that I have. And then the rest of these are probably going to be used on treat bags. Okay, because they're so large. So to save time, I already pre-cut my shape. And I want to say it's not this one, it's the largest one. So I used the largest one. Now, because I used DSP, you can't really notice it, but all of these have stitched detailing. So there's stitching on here, which is great for your cards when you've got your fonts, when you've got your sentiments that you're going to use. So I'll hold that up. Can't really see it very well, but there's some stitching on there. Okay, I wouldn't recommend, I didn't use this piece for the stitching. I used it for the shape. But on cards, it's going to be great. All right, and then what I did was I just folded this in half, and I can't find my Stampin' Up bone folder. I think it's downstairs somewhere, so I just used another one I had. And I just made a really nice crisp fold to that, okay? So that's going to be part of my holder. Then I took some of our vellum and I cut the next size, okay? I thought it would be a little bit fun to use vellum so that we can see the plaid come through. And again, I am going to, because I haven't done it yet, I'm going to fold this, which is really hard to see on vellum. So we're just going to match up our ends here. And hopefully everyone can see. If you guys can't see, please let me know. All right, and I'm going to create a nice crisp fold. All right, now vellum, we have to be really careful with vellum because it can smear and it can smudge. So you want to make sure you don't have inky fingers when you're using your vellum, okay? All right, now I'm going to pull out my shaded spruce ink pad. And there is this stamp. My ink block is kind of yucky. I want to make sure we don't get ink where we don't want it. I'm going to use my simple chamois here. Did I tell you guys about this? It's $8 and it's in our annual catalog. I'm actually using it to get off some stuff on my block here because I can tell I was in a hurry and I didn't clean everything nicely. Okay. That's $8. It's on page 163. Okay. Now, we are going to use the shaded spruce, and I am going to take this image. It is this one. You guys see that? Right there. Okay. And I'm just going to tap, 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 tap. I'm not going to smash my Stampin'. We just need a light coating of ink. We don't want it oozing or gushing. Those are good adjectives, aren't they? All right. And here's my fold. It's okay that I'm going to go over the fold. A little bit on the top and then the rest of it on the bottom. Isn't that lovely? And I'm also going to overlap them a little bit. It's just a bunch of greenery. And then one more. Okay. I'm going to let that dry because I don't want it to smear. Vellum will smear if you're not careful. So I already did another one to save time. Okay. Oh, and you know, the one thing I didn't grab was my stapler, which I'm going to need in a little bit, but not right now. Okay. Now I'm going to take my adhesive and I want to adhere this to this piece. Okay. Now, vellum adhesive will show through sometimes. So we have to be careful. I am going to be doing some other things on here so the adhesive won't really show. The other thing that I'm thinking about is I need to staple this onto my treat bag, but I don't want my staples to show. So when I staple this onto my treat bag, I probably would staple onto my DSP and then I'm going to put this over it to hide the staples because I just don't want those ugly staples to show. That's not what I'm highlighting, okay? So let me go grab my stapler really quick because I forgot to grab that. And then it'll be easier for me to do this. Okay, here we go. All right, and those of you that know my kitties, I had to lock Leia up in my bedroom because she's my crafty kitty. She likes to be up here on my table while I'm crafting. And I told her she couldn't join me today. She was very upset with me. Okay, now I can adhere this and it's not going to slip around. Okay, so with the stamping seal, slow and steady wins the race because it tends not to work very nicely when you go super fast. Like we could move it faster. This is, and see, I just did that. Just moving it up a little bit. The snail adhesive, you can move a little bit faster. This is very sticky, and actually it's not the stickiest. There's Stamping Seal Plus, which is really intended for packaging, making boxes and whatnot. Gift bags out of paper. Oh, and it already stuck to that. So that's where it's going. It's not very forgiving. Once it's down, it's down. I can't lift it off or I'm going to rip my project. So you could use the stamping seal. You might want to use liquid glue on this too. Liquid glue gives you a little bit more forgiving because I'm noticing this isn't even, but it's okay because I have something else planned that won't, it'll hide the boo-boo. Now I just grabbed a bunch of my scrap paper. Okay, this is Garden Green. This is Old Olive. This is Pear Pizzazz. I just was looking for some greens, okay? And I'm going to take those punches in a few minutes and I'm going to punch some items out, okay? So here's the Sprig Punch, okay? all the punches, can you guys see? I want to make sure you guys can see, okay? All the punches have this little groove here, and you put your thumb there, and that releases it. And then your paper goes on this end. Okay, so we're going to punch out a sprig. And I'll do 2 just in case I need them. This is why I keep all my scrap paper that's big enough to be used again, because that's great for these types of projects. All right, I don't think I'm going to use the Pear Pizzazz. And then I want a Christmas tree. But I was thinking about stamping. So I'm going to I took the plaid Christmas tree because I have plaid paper, and I'm going to stamp. Oh, that's so cute. I'm going to stamp. This is shaded spruce, so it's darker. And with polymer, photopolymer, you want even pressure, and you want to let it sit there for a few seconds and then lift. Okay, sometimes if you don't have a really good hard surface, you're going to want to get, we have the piercing mat, and it's not in the catalog, but it's still available on the website, and I use that when I am using photopolymer stamps, and it helps me make sure that I get the whole image. Okay, now I'm going to grab my tree punch and make sure I line that up. And there's my Christmas tree. Okay? Isn't he cute? All right, now I'm going to start building some little decorating here. I've got sprigs, I've got a Christmas tree. Also, in the die set that I just showed you, the shapes that made this part, there's also some little pieces. And so, I don't know what these little doohickeys are. They're kind of funny looking. And then I went ahead and cut some of these sprigs out. These are bats, and then hearts, 2 hearts, and more of these guys. I don't know what those are. I'm gonna have to go look in the catalog. But I punched out some of these and some of the hearts to save time already. So I've got all of those here. Okay, and so I am going to build a cute little scene on my bag. Right, so here's my Christmas tree. You could do a plain Christmas tree if you want, but I thought the stamped plaid would add more to it. All right, and I'm just placing things. I'm playing with it a little bit, and then we'll glue it down. There's my sprig, and then there's some more of these little guys, and I did it in shaded spruce. So I'm just using all different greens. How's that? That's cute. And then we could do some hearts. You could do red rhinestones if you want. The red rhinestones, depending on which set you get, some of them are really small, and I wanted something bigger. So that's why I'm going with red hearts. Okay, so I've got that. What do you guys think? Does that look okay? Pam says that is cute. Thank you. Okay, Gail, what's a craft mat? Are you talking about the silicone mat? I think you're talking about the silicone mat. I'm not sure. All right, and I need a little bit of Whisper White to do my sentiment, because I want a sentiment on here too. So I'm grabbing some scratch paper. I'm going to just move that to the side. And there's a sentiment called Merry Christmas in here, and we're going to stamp that in real red. Guys, make sure you are commenting that you like or love my video and that you share it, okay? Now, I'm going to stamp this, and I was thinking, I might be crazy, but instead of going down like this, I was thinking of stamping it so that Merry Christmas was, ooh, that's kind of, no, I need to use a ruler. Let's try it again. And I need something so I can actually see it better. Maybe I should stand up and see if I can get that one lined up. That one's better. That one worked. Okay. And you're like, what is she doing? I'll show you. Let me grab my paper cutter. Move that. And then, oh, I might cut off my Y. If this doesn't work, yeah, I cut off my Y. Well, maybe I just have to go with the other way. I was hoping I could do it. I was hoping I could get it all in one line, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen for me because I'm in a hurry. Gail says, don't know, was asking Cindy what she was talking about. Oh, Cindy must have said something. I must have missed Cindy's comment. Okay. Now, I'll cut this out so it's nicer. And notice, paper has two sides, right? I never throw away my paper if I can reuse the other side. Nobody's going to see the back side. Nobody, unless you show it to them. Why waste good paper? All right, and that might be a little bit too much. I think that's too big. I want it to go a little bit closer to Christmas. All right, let's see. Make sure that's straight. Looks like either my eyeballs are crooked or my paper's crooked. I think I cut that crooked. Oh, I must have butter fingers today, ladies. Well, even demonstrators make mistakes, right? We'll make it. It's homemade. All right, I'm going to cut this little piece off, and then I'm going to make a snip here, and then I'm going to cut that piece. Go a little higher. I'm making a little pendant end here. And then, ta-da! Okay, now let's start putting this together. All right, move this again. Get this on here. Get my tree. Don't cover up Christmas. All right. And my sprig. I think I'm going to put this down first. So here's my silicone mat. And put a little bit on the end. And I might grab my liquid glue too, just in case I need it. So I'm using this mat so I don't get my placemat gooey and it doesn't ruin the paper that I am embellishing. No, I think it needs to go on top, and I'll put another. Okay. Do I want another sprig? Because I'm trying not to cover up the... Ugh, I don't know that I like that. Get off. All right. Oh, my husband is on his ham radio and I can hear him. All right. I might have to go close that door. Can you guys hear Mike on his radio? All right. Let me go. Put this on here. Still feel like we need more of that olive green, so I might cut it and put it in. Okay. Had to go close my husband's radio room so I'm not hearing him talking to his buddies. All right. Where's my... I guess I just, for some reason, it's because I know you guys are watching me. I make more boo-boos when I know I'm being watched. grab my tweezers. I wish that Stampin' Up sold tweezers. They don't. I have put that in the idea box multiple times. Let's cut this one apart. Let's see. There, I think that looks better. Maybe put one up there. You guys talk to yourself when you're stamping? I talk to myself all the time when I'm stamping, not all the time. All right, I'll put this guy in here. Okay, because I didn't really get it the way I wanted it to. Feel like maybe one more. And then we'll put the hearts on. Okay. And we'll put a little dab of glue and put my heart there. And then let's put another heart up here. And put that heart down. And I got a little bit of glue. Nice thing about liquid glue is it dries clear, so nobody sees it. And maybe, should we put one down here or here? Maybe down here. Hopefully my head's not in the way. And then you could even put some rhinestones in here if you wanted. Ugh, I just got glue on it. Okay. Let that dry. Cute little treat holder. Let me move this so we can see it. What do you guys think? Cute? Can see perfectly. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. All right, so there's my little treat bag. Now, yeah, I pre-cut some of the pieces, but it didn't take that long at all, did it? Very cute. Okay, so I did this one, and then I made this one. It's a little bit simpler on a different day, and it's fuller. I had more candy on hand. So there's our little red rhinestones. Those are the holiday rhinestones, and I added ribbon to this one. But I wanted to show you the punch as well. I thought adding the little Christmas tree in there was really cute. What do you guys think? Which one's your favorite? Which one do you like better? The punch or the simpler one? This one might be a little busy. I don't know. And I think I would change this up, but it is what it is. All right. Now, let me show you some cards that I made with this, okay? All right, here is a Christmas card I made using the same bundle. So what I ended up doing was I stamped, this is shaded spruce, and I stamped with shaded spruce that evergreen or shrubbery stamp onto it, and here in the corner as well. My card base, I cut out a shape, so if you look really closely, you're going to see the stitching on there. Isn't that cute? Love the stitching. Then, I'll show you how I did this part. Because this made a big hole, what I ended up doing was I put a piece of DSP on the other side to cover up the hole, and then I used a triangle, a piece of scrap paper that I had a triangle, and I made it into a gift card holder. Okay, so there's my gift card. And then I cut out another shape, another size, and used dimensionals with some stamping. This I stamped with white embossing powder using our Versamark ink pad. Okay, and then I just made a double bow. Added a couple rhinestones. You could even put some red rhinestones in there if you wanted. Okay, and then this stamp set came from that one set that was all sentiments about Jesus. You remember me telling you about that one? This came from that one. So that's my Christmas card. All right, are you ready for the next one? This one is so cute. Look at this one. Isn't that so cute? So I used pumpkin pie cardstock, and this is from that plaid DSP. I love this color. It's pretty peacock. And then this embossing folder is one of the mini embossing folders in the the greenery suite. Gail, you know which one I'm talking about, the one you love and you ordered it. Remember? That's one of the embossing folders that comes with the suite. And I just cut a strip, and then I added the pretty peacock ribbon. I folded it under because I didn't want it to fray. This is our stitched rectangles, which may be retired now, but we have something equivalent to it. And then I did the stamp, and I stamped it, I colored it with our stamping blends. And then these are another embellishment in the annual catalog. They come in clear, and then I forget what they're called. Not smoky, I can't remember. I'll look them up for you guys. I don't think I got my inside done on this one. Okay, and then I did a Halloween card. Okay, I was feeling really creative. I don't know that I'm going to keep this on here. I was trying to figure out how to make it work, but I wanted spider webs on there. So I actually added some fiber fill and stretched out, but I kind of feel like it covers up my sentiment. So I have to figure, I want to play with this a little bit more so that we don't cover up the sentiment. But again, here's that plaid paper. This is black, rich raspberry, and then that plaid, and then pumpkin pie. So I used those dies twice. This is a stamp in the set, and that's a stamp in the set, and then the spiders, and I cut out the spiders with the dies. They're popped up with dimensionals. Isn't that cute? I don't know that I would keep the spider webs. I'm not sure. I have to figure out how to get it to stay on better, but I thought that would be fun. Okay, so lots of fun ideas. Lots of fun ideas. This is the Celebration Tidings Bundle that I used. All right. What do you guys think? Do you love these dies? I absolutely love these dies. I feel like, thank you, greenery embossing folders. Thank you, Gail. Thank you. Do you guys like this? I love these dies. I feel like I can use these dies with any card, not just holidays. I can do thinking of you cards, birthday cards, all sorts of cards. Mother's Day, Father's Day, maybe not Father's Day. We gotta go manly. Okay, that's it. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions? Any questions? No? Yes, no? All right. I'm going to go through your comments. It's hard for me to see all the comments, and but I'm going to go through them. After the event, I'm going to comment. I'm afraid to comment on all the comments today because sometimes when people who do the videos and they make comments on everything, they get put into what we call Facebook jail. I don't know why. It's kind of, I know it sounds kind of funny, but it logs you out of Facebook. So I'm afraid to comment right now, but I will go through and put comments on your guys' comments and read through everything. Okay? All right. Now let's talk about what's coming up. What time is it? It's 12:31 right now. And so the next thing that we're going to do is at 1 o'clock. Those of you that did your mystery card, that was your free make and take. We've got mystery card and then we have mystery stamping. The mystery card, for those of you that were local, I gave you a free make and take. And so these were the directions. You got a little kit and you were going to make a card with it. And I didn't give you any directions. I just said create and have fun. So I know, Pam, you didn't get this. You've got the mystery stamping one. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a post on, and then in the comments, you guys are going to add all your cards. Take a picture of it and add it as a comment so we can see what everybody came up with using the same materials, okay? Excuse me. And then at 2 o'clock, I'm going to do another demonstration highlighting more product. And like I said, I actually made an extra demonstration. It's not in the schedule, so I'm going to fit it in somewhere because I was super excited. I think I might add it in around 4 o'clock. Okay, I was looking at the schedule, seeing where I could plan it, because I want you guys to be able to take breaks and go potty and get something to eat and do what you need to do too. All right, if you guys have any questions, please message me. I'm watching and here all day, obviously, and so I can answer your questions. There's the host code for those of you that need it, and then I will see. I'm loving. Can't wait to see. God, sorry guys, I'm brain overload right now. Can't wait to see what you guys came up with, okay? And then I will do the next demonstration at 2 o'clock. So you've got some time. If you didn't eat lunch, you're going to want to eat, take a break, do what you need to do, throw a load of laundry in, whatever. And then I will see you back here at 2 o'clock. And until then, have fun. Maybe this is inspiring you. You guys might be tagging some things in your catalog. Okay, I showed you actually some things from the annual catalog and the holiday catalog. Okay, ladies, I'm going to leave for now, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, bye.